Yo everyone, Andrew here, bringing you another video, and today we're going to be doing my Andrew Cutter Picks of the Weeks, as well as news and updates. Now, for those of you that are new to my channel and know nothing about this video series, basically my Andrew Cutter Picks of the Weeks is where I take a look at this week in DC Comics. Then I select the comic that I enjoyed the most and declare it my Andrew Cutter Pick of the Week. In addition to that, I will talk about any news or updates pertaining to my channel or just anything in general. So it's kind of like half of a review video and then half of a blog video. So, with that said, without any further ado, let's get into the Andrew Cutter Picks of the Weeks. Now, first and foremost, I'm sorry that these are a little bit late. I just had a really busy weekend with my grandmother's memorial was on Saturday. I was working Friday and Sunday, and then we also had the Super Bowl party, which, although the Pats lost, it was a good party. It was a good party. A lot of laughs. See, the thing with me, and I'll just talk about this real quickly. The thing with me in sports is I don't care. I really don't. I don't invest a lot of effort into something I have no control over. If the Patriots won, oh, that would have been amazing. But at the end of the day, I wake up in the morning, I go downstairs, and I live my life. And hey, I'm cool with it. My fiance, however, was devastated because she is a sports fan. So, but it was a good time, and those are the reasons why: is work and my grandmother's memorial and Super Bowl party. But we have them right now. So with that said, let's jump into them. This week for DC Comics, I picked up Justice League issue number 6. And all these are issue number 6. Detective Comics, Action Comics, Batwing, Stormwatch, OMAC, Men of War, Swamp Thing, Hawk and Dove. Now, I also picked up this week Animal Man, but I have it over there and I didn't review it, so I can't actually do an Andrew Cutter Pick of the Week of it. And in addition to that, I also picked up Static issue number 6, but I haven't read it yet. I picked up all the Static and Blackhawk comics up to this point because the series are getting canceled, and I thought I'd give them a chance, but I'll talk about that at a later time. So sorry, Animal Man fans, I don't have the comic here for you guys to listen to. I will say, although it was good, it's not an Andrew Cutter Pick of the Week. So, with that said, this week in DC Comics was, for the most part, a good week. You know, I say that every week because the DC relaunch has really proven to be very successful. All the writers have brought their A game, and it is definitely a good thing to see when a comic that has been struggling and that is getting canceled, like OMAC, turn out to be a really, really fun, fantastic issue. I think if I had to pick the weakest comic this week was, unfortunately, and I can't believe I'm saying this, but Men of War. The quality was good, but not quite as good as it was in previous issues. Now, when it comes down to the comic that I enjoyed the most, the thing is throughout this week, none of them really stood out as lots of 5-star comics, but there was one in particular that stood out, and that would be Swamp Thing issue number 6. This comic was very well written, great art, very, very creepy. What I want to feel from a horror comic, or I guess you could even say this is survival horror, but from a horror comic, a comic that's supposed to be based in scaring people, I want to be uncomfortable. I want to get a feeling of dread, of hopelessness. And that's what I'm getting from Swamp Thing. Nothing's going right in this comic for the main characters. And that's what makes it so good, is the fact that this is a depressing, despairing comic, and it works out so well for what it was. Usually I'm not into that kind of stuff, oh, gloomy, and, oh, life's... No. But Swamp Thing does it right, and it does it beautifully. Really, 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 really enjoying Swamp Thing. So that's my Andrew Cutter Pick of the Week. Other comics that I really enjoyed this week, although a lot of people may not agree, I enjoyed Justice League International. A good issue to just relax on. I know it has some criticism here and there, but it was a good issue to relax on. Batwing was pretty good also. Detective Comics was pretty good. The only comic that really didn't stand out at all this week for me was just Men of War. Although confusing, Action Comics was at least a good comic. The thing is again, the problem with Action Comics was why are we doing this story in between? I mean, it breaks the momentum of the main story. The stuff you tell here can be told in a second story arc, or it could be told in the current story arc. So I don't know why we're breaking up the momentum. So that is the picks of the weeks, and my Andrew Cutter pick of the week was Swamp Thing. Now, as for any news and updates, my reviews will be later on this week. I don't know if it'll be late Wednesday. It'll probably be on Thursday, if anything. That's because I have a full day job interview I have to go to from 9:15 to 5. So I won't be able to post up any videos. I won't even get my comics until 5 o'clock. I know, it's rough. But luckily it's not the third week of the month. Third week of the month is my favorite week because I got Batman, get Wonder Woman, get Nightwing. I get a lot of good comics. I get Supergirl in the third week of the month. I think I get TMNT also. So yes, my reviews will be up either late Wednesday night or early on Thursday. Another thing is my next What I Am Thinking video is going to be talking about the Before Watchmen material. Someone asked this as a comic on my Andrew question and answers. I almost called them my Andrew Cutter picks. Someone asked this on the question and answers. I misunderstood it because I know that these Watchmen comics were coming out. I just didn't know they were going to be called Before Watchmen. I thought it was going to be something else. That was my misunderstanding. My fault. I apologize. But I'm actually going to dedicate a video talking about these prequel Watchmen comics. Do I like them? Or do I think that they're a bad idea? You're just going to have to wait and see. I'm going to see if I can post that up either tomorrow or Friday. One of the two. Because I have some time before work tomorrow. And I probably will try it tomorrow. Or I'll do it on Friday after work. We'll see. We'll see. So we had that go down. I already talked about the Super Bowl, and I already talked about how I don't really care. It was a great game. Uh, I'm not going to make excuses. The Pats lost, but I don't really care. That's the thing. I was more interested in playing some video games afterwards. Soul Calibur 5, my buddy brought it over, and I got to play Soul Calibur 5. Interesting. It's a decent game. Not as quite as good as I think as some of the other Soul Calibur games, although the graphics are fantastic. The problem is my favorite character Cassandra's not in it. So, but it's a good game. The character creation is much better than 4 was. Uh, will I be picking up? I'll wait till it goes down in price because the features there's not enough of it for me to justify getting it as it is. But yeah, Soul Calibur 5, pretty good. I also picked up from a retro game store Super Metroid and Metroid 2: The Return of Samus. Pretty good pickups. And my buddy also is loaning me out Mega Man X Anniversary Collector's Edition, whatever. So, kind of some video game stuff. And I'm working my way through Mario Sunshine still. Oh, I also got all the trophies in, not all the trophies, but I got gold trophies, 150 cc's on Mario Kart, unlocking all the characters, which was pretty good, although it confused me because I get like credits, and I'm like, it's a Mario Kart game. Why should I get credits? I mean, it's a game that's supposed to be continuously played. So yes. Um, that was interesting. But yeah, pretty good video game month. Um, I just want to beat Mario Sunshine. I'm just so lazy about it. And I'm in my Metroid kick. I think the only Metroid games I don't have purchased is Metroid Prime Hunters and Metroid the Other M. I played them. Well, I played Metroid the Other M a little, enough to get a good idea of what Metroid the Other M is like. But I don't have it. So, I'm going to be picking those up. My course for Metroid games right now is to beat Super Metroid, and then to beat Metroid 2: The Return of Samus, and then pick up probably Hunters, then Other M. Hopefully Hunters is good. I heard decent things about that. Anything else going on? Any news or any updates? Thank you for everyone that asked questions for my Andrew Cutter Q&A sessions. That was fun. I enjoyed it. I hope you guys enjoyed it too. I like question and answer sessions. They are very fun. I like people asking me questions. I don't know why. Maybe it's an ego thing. So that was fun, and I don't think there's anything else. Not a lot of news to throw out there. There was a few trailers during the Super Bowl, like the Avengers ones and Battleship and G.I. Joe. I think the one I'm looking forward to the most is G.I. Joe because on Friday, no, Saturday night, my fiance and I kind of buckled down after everything that went down, and we kind of just rested and relaxed and fell asleep. She fell asleep. Well, no, she didn't fall asleep. I fell asleep. I forget. But we were watching the first G.I. Joe movie, and although that movie was not perfect, it was fun. It was enjoyable. And I'm looking forward to the next one, especially seeing The Rock is in it. And I love The Rock. The Rock is amazing. So, yeah, that's about all. That was a good trailer. I enjoyed that trailer. I'm looking forward to that movie. Yeah, like I said, I picked up all the issues of Static and Blackhawks right now, and I will do a review of those. And you know what? I'm surprised at one of them getting canceled. That's what one of them is really good. The other one's okay. One of them is just really, really good. I'm surprised it's getting canceled. So I'll talk about that when I get to it. I'll do a review of the first 5, 6 issues or whatever. So anyways, I'm going to end this video here. This is Andrew saying peace out for now.